I had some major issues with the later half of season 2 of The Family Man, especially the last two episodes. And I think I know how it could have been fixed. Hello guys, I'm Nona Prince, and first of all, a disclaimer. This video is supposed to be a constructive criticism, my personal thoughts and opinions on the show. In no shape or form I'm insulting the makers, Raj and DK, Suman Kumar. They are talented people and that's why they are there making the show. I just want to share how some things could have been improved, which is very easy to do in retrospective when you have seen the whole show already. So these are just my opinions and you can let me know your opinions in the comments below. And if you find value in the video, do consider hitting the like button and subscribing. There'll be major spoilers ahead, so if you haven't seen the show, stop, go watch it and come back. Before getting into the solution, let's talk about the issues. You can also check out my detailed review here. My first issue was with Raji's character. I think it's a very well written character. Samantha gave an amazing performance, but I felt that character didn't have major impact on the plot of the whole show. Because if you think about it, Raji's character is very much replaceable in this whole plot. You can get any other rebel who knows how to fly the plane, that's it. In this show, she's just a pawn, which doesn't really have an impact on the bigger scheme of things going on. And her actions don't leave a big impact on the characters or their world. And that leads to the other issue I had, that this season doesn't really have an impact on the world and the characters. There are no consequences of this season, except Milind dying, but I don't think people cared. Maybe we see the impact of this season on the next season, but honestly, I don't see that happening. See, after season 1, we were left at the cliffhanger, and we see the consequences of season 1 in this season, with Shrikant leaving task, getting an IT job. He still carries that guilt that he killed an innocent man. The other two agents, Zoya and Milind, they are also off duty. Zoya is on wheelchair, and basically they lost, the terrorists win. They accomplished the mission. They did save a lot of people, reduced the impact of it, but still they failed. Shrikant's marriage is in a kind of danger. The kids are very much detached and the family is breaking apart. So you see, so many things are happening because of season 1. And if you think about it, directly or indirectly, Musa and Sajid were instrumental in doing this. But in season 2, nothing really that big happened which will change and impact the life of our characters. Now the daughter did get kidnapped and that's a big deal, but that's my next issue. There were no consequences to these big events. Shrikant leaves his national duty to go save his daughter, and he saves his daughter as well as kill the two terrorists, and one of them was Sajid, who was the mastermind behind all of the things happening. The daughter is doing fine, Suchi is alright. After that, Shrikant comes back to Chennai. JK is alive. They somehow find the rebels and save the day, get a medal, and at the end, everyone's sitting around the dining table. They are happy, they are chilling. You don't see any signs of trauma with the daughter. Again, maybe they explore it in season 3, but at this point, no sign of it. And the last scene is Suchi may come clean to Shrikant about what happened in season 1 Lonavala. Again, season 1, not this season at all. And there's a setup for season 3, and that's where we end. Season 2 has no consequences on the characters and the world, and that's a big reason why this season doesn't work for me. Now, how can we fix this? First, Raji. How can we have our actions? How can our actions have a bigger impact on the plot and the characters? I think we have to go back to season 1 and see why Musa worked. I'm not saying they should have made Raji just like Musa, that'd be very repetitive, but make the character as important as Musa. If you take out Musa from season 1, the season falls flat. It doesn't work at all, because Musa was instrumental in everything that's happening. He was carrying the plot ahead. You cannot just replace Musa with anyone. His characteristics, his backstory, everything adds to the plot of season 1, and without him it doesn't work. So similarly, we have to make Raji so internal to the plot that if you remove her, the season doesn't work. Now the show already had an opportunity to make her actions have a bigger impact, with her killing JK, but we all know that didn't happen. And that could have fixed a lot of other things, but whatever. So the first solution would be make this character to lead. We know she's just a soldier, just a pawn, not from the start, but at some point in the show. Maybe Bhaskaran dies early, and now the rebels are confused what to do next, and she comes up with a plan and leads it. Because if she comes up with a plan, she becomes important to the plot. Now when the task member shows up at the airstrip, maybe she decides to take them all down, take all of them hostage, and use them to divert the attention. That's one way to do it, make her actions count. Now the other way can be that she plans something with Sajid about kidnapping the daughter, so that we make things between Raji and Shrikant personal. Plan it in a way to distract Shrikant. Now this may not work properly because it will break her character, because she's not a character who would do this. So we have to go back the whole season and rewrite her throughout so that this makes sense. So not a great fix, but still an idea. And I'm sure, there are millions of ways to make her actions count in the bigger scheme of things. But the point is to make it count. That's it. Make that character irreplaceable. Now, the solution to the second issue, that there should be bigger consequences on Shrikant and the whole world. So first, we need to add consequences to Shrikant choosing his daughter over the national duty. Again, the show had the solution by killing JK's character, but that didn't happen. Now, one way can be that she left to save his daughter and the mission failed and he has guilt over it. And see why I'm saying that. In episode 6, we get that police station one take scene, right? A lot of people died there, but Milind also died there. That's why that scene had a big impact. We cared about Milind, and him dying is a big deal for us and the characters in the show. So that moment had a big impact. Similarly, last season, with Pasha dying after that one take, we cared about that character, and when he died, it impacted us and the characters in the show. But later in season 2, Shrikant saves his daughter, kills Shajid, JK is alive, and they save the day. Everything works out. There are no consequences. That's why it doesn't have that impact. Now the mission was to assassinate PM Basu, and I don't think that could have happened. It will be too much. So instead, Shrikant can fail because some innocent people died. The plane crashed somewhere else and all of that, to basically add consequences for him leaving the national duty. Now, other way could have been that he doesn't save his daughter. He chooses national duty. So because of that, the mission is successful, but he loses his daughter or something really bad happens to her and the family breaks apart. That can be a consequence. But the problem with this solution is that the show is called Family Man, and if you break the family apart, then the whole point of the show goes away. But again, we have to do something that has consequences of the actions committed by our characters. Now, the third issue was, he saves his daughter as well as gets Shajid. Now, he would have preferred getting Shajid alive, but I don't think he would have opened his mouth, so there was no point to it. Now the problem is, everything is great, he gets everything, his daughter as well as Shajid, which is not really fun and exciting. So the first solution can be in Mumbai, we pitch that you either save your daughter or get Shajid. You cannot get both. So the stakes are high, the tension rises, and he only gets to choose one. Either he saves his daughter and Shajid flees away, or he kills more innocent people, or he tries to get Shajid and in that he loses the daughter or something bad happens to her. The other way could be, everything happens as it is in the show, but because of this kidnapping event, the marriage falls apart. Because we see throughout the season, right, Suchi, because of her own guilt, was always fighting with Shrikant. And now that because of Shrikant's job, her daughter was in danger, the job she always told him to leave, get an IT job, but he didn't listen, she's definitely gonna lose it. So, Shrikant has to decide the job, national duty, or the family. And that's a really big impact of the kidnapping scene. So if Shri keeps the job, he loses the family because Suchi will take the kids away because he'll not get the custody. So, there'll be consequences to everything. See, I definitely sense some cliches in what are the solutions I gave. We have definitely seen it somewhere before, but still in my opinion, it's way better than having just a happy ending without any consequences and impact. So guys, that's the video. If you like this, hit the thumbs up button, share this video, let me know in the comments your thoughts. Do you think the solutions make any sense? Or maybe you have a better solution? I would love to hear your takes on it. Again guys, a disclaimer. The show exists, that's why this video is coming out. It's just a constructive criticism. A lot of respect for the makers of the show. It's a really enjoyable show, but it has issues. So guys, that's the video. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Stay home, stay safe.